Anthony, a lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. Looking to pass. It's Green. Finds his man. It's Anthony. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. That's caught. It's Anthony. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Here comes the heat. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Green. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Ray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a set. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Diggs. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Haas. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
On the run, it's Green. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Diggs. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll pull it on the read. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking for space, it's Green. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks the tackle. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Zings it complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Diggs. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they hadn't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
That's caught. It's Lee. Turning it on. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
To the air on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him in stride at the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now
he's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Got room to work. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback adapting. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to add another. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Diggs. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about.
He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch down the right side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Across the 25. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming.
I don't know if this defense knows what just happened because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
I hope so.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Easy day.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards.
He's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the stomping has commenced. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And, heck, yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
And the point after is good. This offense
Really?
prides itself on going
Okay,
after you,
well.
and they did with that long
The
touchdown
only
pass to
thing.
finish off a 2-play drive.
4 or 5.
Oh,
Coming out with it, it's Diggs. I
I
know
know
he
but I
thinks
know
he
it's
can
only
house
like 2 or
every
3 more.
return,
It'd be
but
like
sometimes you
6.
just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
that shit is so lame.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their
They
own
heard that song just
14-yard line.
went with it.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It was
And
just
finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Got it in the middle, it's Wallace. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws.
Should I go get Raising Cane's or should I play one more game and then go get Raising Cane's?
okay.
What do you think I'm ranked in the world right now?
20.
In the world?
In the world? Oh, in the world? Yeah. 300?
In the world?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play this shit like
700? How will make you feel bad?
Way more than that.
It's like thousands? Oh. Well, that's not bad.
No,
Like,
just like,
you're going against the world, babe. It's not bad.
it's crazy. It may be. I'm not gonna eat tonight. I'm gonna
Welcome
feel
to Reynolds
like
Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
it's so low.
And the Razorbacks will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. A quick pass to the left. There he goes.
Good nigga.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in a passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Open space at the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Let's touch me too.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Blake. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. Pulls it in down the sideline. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulled and fired complete.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. I've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Tigers in the hurry up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Tigers are marching down the field.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Got a man. It's Durham.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Green. Grab near the marker, it's Blake. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. LSU quick to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown LSU! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback...
You're a woman, you should not speak.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
You shouldn't be saying anything.
From inside the 10, here he comes.
That's the problem we're having right now. You don't know his plays.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the
Still,
21.
like, I know you're...
You know when the Spanish
Ready
come
to
to
send out
kingdom.
this offense. Now we'll get
I
a chance
banish
to
you.
see if they can answer that last score.
No, I
trailing by
banish
14,
you.
Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working
Got
for
their
you in this
big
game.
fucking
Don't be
time.
afraid to dial up
Are you
plays
being
that you've
racist?
already
Are you
had success
fucking
with.
kidding me?
running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul,
Oh, these
kinda
niggas
understanding
are
that my defense is
fucking,
not playing
they getting
great.
away
So
with some
I know
fucking
offensively,
shit,
I got to
man.
put some good possessions together here, make something happen
Like,
on this
these
side.
refs not calling no fucking flag,
It'll be
bro.
3rd and long. To the air. It's Green. Takes a hit as he fires. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Rushes on him. And they can't connect a cross.